Welcome back to Girl Talk. JamesTBuser of The Sports Addiction is here, and I just found out he happens to be my neighbor as well. So who knew?
That's crazy.
Small world.
I mean,
like literally the same street. What? Okay. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So now I'll probably see you around the neighborhood.
I know.
I'll be looking for you.
Well,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, seen your husband walking the dog. But
yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. So we're going to talk about bikes because, that's what you do.
Right.
And we have this gorgeous fat tire bike out here. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the fat tire bikes have, kind of like electric bikes have kind of started taking off. So the fat tire bike is just allows you to ride any terrain, anywhere, and not worry about certain drop-offs of paths or stuff like that, or curbs or things like, not curbs, but just drop-offs, gravel. You can ride anywhere you want. Super comfortable. You can see that cruiser out there.
Yeah.
And we got quite a few in the last couple of days, so
So that's a good thing.
Yes.
Because as I know you've talked about lots of times on the different shows that you're on, that inventory has been an issue.
Yeah, it's just the supply train for almost everything, including bikes, it's tough.
Yeah.
And we've had people that have been waiting since that ordered some bikes in October, November. They're still waiting, which. Appreciate them being very patient.
Yes,
they've been awesome.
Of course.
But now if you want a bike, we have stuff in stock, but if there's something you want, that you're looking for out there, this is the time to order if you want something by June.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yeah. The big takeaway there is, don't hesitate to order because you're going to want to be on your bike this summer. And
yeah, because we got an incredible spring coming up with this stuff kind of starting to fade away. We got some great, we got the Heritage coming back.
I know. Very exciting.
I know. Steve Wilmot and Morgan Hyde have done an incredible job keeping that thing going, right?
Yes, they have.
We're going to have little fans maybe this year.
Few, I think. Yeah.
But what a task keeping that going for all the charities this year. It's going to be great. They've done a great job.
But they really have done a great job. And of course, it's so important not only for our economy, but for really the state. It's like...
It's great. Just boosts everything. And then and the amount of people that come down here. But yeah. Get out and ride. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, people can get out and ride and stay healthy, as we talked about before.
Right.
Obviously, being healthy is not going to keep you from getting the virus, but it'll help you with, your symptoms and recovering faster.
It does obviously make your immune system stronger, the healthier that you are.
Right.
And as you said, it might make it a lot less if you do happen to get it. And you've said you've seen people who maybe wouldn't have thought about riding bikes now are doing so with the recumbents and trikes and things that they can really kind of get out there and do, even if they don't have the balance they once did.
Yeah, we got people in categories that never rode a bike before that want to get outside and ride, and so they don't have the balance. But now with the bike industry now, specialty bikes, which wasn't that way 20, 30 years ago, we got great trikes, great recumbents, outdoor recumbents. Those are all three wheels, so they allow balance, or indoor recumbents or whatever you want to do. But yeah, so and then the other category is the people that stopped cycling 10 years ago because they didn't have balance. And now they want to get out and stay healthier because they're over 60, over 70, over 80. They're impacted by this, and they can come. And we've sold so many of those to people in that age category that want to get out and ride, stay healthy.
So, maybe that's a little bit of a silver lining here, is that we're getting people more active.
Right. You've seen it. We were just talking about, too, more people out walking, more people out riding. Right. A lot of people out riding bikes. So, I'm an advocate for cycling, obviously. I think it's just a great way to get out with the family and stay healthy at the same time, stay fit.
Well, and enjoy this great place that we live.
Man, we have incredible, for all the viewers out there that are watching we have incredible bike paths. Right. And we live in Sea Pines, which is a beautiful forest preserve back there. I think that people don't even realize how nice that is back there.
I know, it is. So, it is great.
And a great beach. Let's not forget about the beach. You just go to the beach and ride.
Yes. So, which I think is really exciting here because, lots of places you can't ride on the beach. But here it is solid enough, if you will.
Right.
That you
As
really
I tell my customers, it's kind of like riding on concrete. At low tide out there, it's nice.
Right.
It's nicer having a bike that's with a fatter tire. Obviously, that makes it easier.
Yes.
Less chance to, spin out, things like that. And you can go through some light dune stuff with a bike like that. But any bike out here works great. So.
But let's talk about riding on the beach for just a second, because obviously that's going to be exposure to salt water when you're on the beach. What's the best thing to do when you get home from the beach? Do you hose it down right away? Yeah, wipe it down?
Yeah, the beach is not really the issue. The sand is obviously an issue, but it's when you ride, those people ride through the low, what they call the puddles that, ride through the water or ride on the surf or ride through that. And yes, whether you go in those, if you can stay away from those, that's great because that salt water eats it
Yeah.
up. But yeah, get off the beach, wash it down. I always say get a nice degreaser. If you're riding on the beach like I am once a week, I degrease it once a week and wash it down. But every time I get off the beach, I wash it down.
Okay.
Because no bike is impervious to, they're gonna,
Right.
you know, they're better off now than they were years ago.
Sure.
They handle the beach better, but still, if you don't do that, your bike's gonna last 2
You're going to be
years.
ordering another bike.
You're gonna be getting another one, and they're not there.
Right. And let's talk a little bit too about the fitness equipment that you have, because you've
Yeah.
said that that's also something that people are really going toward because they don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to have to wear a mask at the gym while they're exercising, or they're worried about being around other people there. So
Yeah, like I talked in the talk of the town, it's just the recumbent style bike indoor is huge. I mean, it's just because people can actually do their work on their phones or tablets while they're working out. Like elliptical, you can't really do that. A treadmill, yeah, you can to a point, but the indoor recumbent, the sit-down bikes or the spin bikes have blown up because it's just easy to sit there and go through all your morning stuff. In 45 minutes, you're done.
how cool is that?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just-
now I want one.
I'm telling you, I got my wife one. I ride the spin bike, but I rode the recumbent this morning. But you know, it's got a tablet place on there, and I'm just going through and doing all my emails and all my stuff. And the next thing I know, it's 40 minutes,
That's awesome.
and you get a workout.
You get a workout.
But yeah, everybody's staying out of the gyms. I mean,
Yeah.
not to push people away from going to gyms, but
No.
they're just, you know, it's like everybody wants their little place in their house now.
Yeah.
You know, I do consulting. I go and see what you need, and go from there. Yeah, it's great.
Well, so you've got it all. So make sure that you're checking out the Sports Addiction so you can get your bike, you can get your indoor sports equipment, you can get whatever you need. Make sure you're seeing Jim. And thanks for being with us on Girl Talk. We'll see you next time.